Killed with one perfect shot.
What's this about? Carnivore, this upset, precise hits, stay home, send message, blinded, enigma dispute. Blinded, precise hits. Alright, we've got the beginnings of it.
Killed with one.
There we go. People are talking about a man who was killed in the old ruins on the southern and west side of Gran Saray. Apparently both sides were shot out. That strains credulity, but is worth investigating. That is our new case. We're going to the ancient rooms because, yeah, a man was killed with 2 perfect shots in his eyes at the ancient ruins, so we're gonna go check it out. And it's round this way. I think I'm actually on the edge of the beach.
Good day, sir.
Merhaba. Good day to be alive.
And, by extension, a poor day to take a bullet. Why are you just standing there?
I came to take the deceased to the cemetery, but caught sight of Mother Nature's bounty and had to drink my fill. He won't mind anyway. Let me tell you, friend, the sweet sea air, the calming whisper of the waves, it's a salve for all ills.
Do you know what happened here?
Officer said there was a duel, shots fired, and then that fellow took his last breath. Reminds me of last year.
So the inspectors have been and gone?
Of course. Police don't let an undertaker do his work before they've finished theirs.
Who died?
Oh, no, mister. It is not my place to say.
Not your place. Nonsense. As you say, he won't mind.
Death with dignity, that's all we can hope for, sir. He doesn't need his name out there.
You mentioned a previous incident.
It was in the old city ruins. I remember the deceased was very rich. Front page news, very, very rich he was. But a coin makes a poor shield, as I always say. And who needs it when a view like this is free?
We're done.
We are done.
I love this place. So peaceful here, yes?
Yes, and I am a plague doctor, and these are the old ruins.
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a stiff, bereft of life. He rests in peace. You know the rest.
Yes.
This man is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a stiff, bereft of life. He rests in peace. You know the rest.
Yes, so he was something in the chest.
The bullet entered the heart at an angle, implying it was fired from an elevated position. He died instantly.
And he's blindfolded.
Predictably, the rumours were exaggerated. The blindfold is intact, with both eyes unharmed.
Right, so he was just shot, but he didn't. What's this? A key?
A key for a birdcage? I'll take it.
Right, what else? Shoes. Nothing happening with his shoes. His tie, his face, his gun. There we go.
A Webley top-break revolver. Blank cartridges filled with a wax-covered gelatin bullet. Effectively harmless, even at close range, but leaves a nice red splash on impact.
So was he actually shot? Who can say? What's this?
Your opponent was behind you.
He was also wearing a blindfold.
A blindfold, discarded or lost.
He took a few shots.
The duelist eventually reloaded his gun, but all the cartridges were filled with red non-lethal rounds.
You know what? That Undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here.
What was this? A duelist suit. What about this over here, eh? What's this on the floor?
Blank cartridges filled with red wax-covered gelatin bullets. Most assuredly non-lethal, if rather theatrical on impact. A case for dueling Webley revolvers. The corner of the box is broken, likely from being dropped.
Should not talk about blind dueling club. Never miss an opportunity to practice your duty skills. Do not shed blood at duels or other club meetings. Alright, so they have a blind dueling club. We, the unsigned, hereby declare that this duel shall be subject to and bound by witnessed by
Gosh, how exciting. I always wanted
They
to
did
be
a
a
shit
member
job
of the club.
leaving all this crap here.
I bet you couldn't join. No good at following orders, are you, Sherry?
Ah, the contest then. I shall prove my blind devotion, so to speak, to their inane rules, and you shall eat your words.
Duelist outfit. Yeah, I was really creepy under that mask, wasn't I? Why have I got this? I think that goes together rather nicely. Right, what else are we missing? Fulfilled the rules of the dueling club before solving the case. Alright, what's the rules of the dueling club? Do not talk about blind dueling club. Never miss an opportunity to practice your shooting skills. Do not shed blood at duels or other club meetings. Okay.
You know what? That Undertaker has a point. It is beautiful here.
What's going on here?
Red stains, relatively fresh.
Something behind the wall. A gun.
A Lamat revolver, .42 caliber. One chamber is empty, the others are filled with live rounds.
Oh, so it was an assassination. Somebody knew about the blind dueling club, knew they'd both be blinded and using false bullets, and took the opportunity to shoot this guy in the chest. Alright. Let's figure this out. He was shot there. Oh, it was an elevated position. Oh wait, so maybe he was like that. No wait, it said he was facing the other way. And then, yeah, they picked guns, they had a little contest or whatever. Oh, he wasn't shooting anything from there. Oh, he dropped the case. And then there'll be a guy up on the hill who's doing the actual shooting. Right, validate that.
The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. It may have been the referee who took advantage of the duelists while they were blindfolded. This seems plausible, but I must consider all options. What if there was another person here? The victim was killed by someone up on the wall. There may have been someone else here, a fourth person waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Isn't that everything found? Is it not going to pop up all clues or whatever? Maybe I've got to talk to this dude. Alright, you're a creepy Undertaker dude. Alright, let's save the game.
Sometimes I think beauty can blind you, or you can be blind to beauty, you know? Did he see it all around him, do you think, before he covered his eyes and drew his pistol?
We can't mention the dueling club.
Can we please leave the nattering behind?
Oh, friend, relax. Life's too short to be short with people.
There is more to this case than meets the eye. The victim fell not to his duel opponent, but a hidden marksman in the ruins. Abandon your oversimplistic ideals and tell me the name of the deceased so his killer can be caught.
Ah, that is wrong, to be sure. Okay, the man's name was Eric von Staub. I heard the officers say that he lived in Scaladio.
At last. You may return to your vacant stare.
I love this place. So peaceful here, yes?
I was just talking then and didn't hear any of it. Anyway, he was murdered, so he's probably in here somewhere where you can find his information. Alright, so crimes. He didn't do no crimes, but he was murdered violently. Subjects. We're gonna go victim. Evidence. We've got no evidence, but it was in Scaladio. Search. Victim Eric von Staub. Von Staub resident in Cordona. Everyone dead. Alright, now what? Using evidence, so we need to go Cordona Chronicle. You still upset about your husband dying? Yeah. She sad. Alright, so recently he's none of those, is he? Front page news and Old City. Tragic incident in Old City. The young heir to one of Cordona's religious families died in a blind duel. During this curious incident, the victim could not be named until law enforcement stepped in the wrong direction and fell off the cliff. That's not right. Baskerville Street between Venice Street and Bonaparte Street, southern Scaladio. This is Baskerville Street. Bonaparte Street. That's what it said, right? Between Venice Street and Bonaparte Street. Oh, this is Venice Street. That's Bonaparte Street. Somewhere around here. Alright, let's go.
Excuse me, just one question.
Officer, you should ask someone else. I've no idea, honestly.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir. Good day, officer.
Alright.
Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
Boudoir.
Good day, miss. I regret to disturb you at this tragic time, but could you spare a moment?
Oh, officer. I've been waiting. Is his body still in that horrible place?
A horrible place? I should introduce you to the Undertaker. But first, you and I shall get to know one another.
That was mildly sexual. She looks pallid. She's quite flash. She uses skin ointment. Recent bruise. Dried red paint. Fresh multicolored stains. Anything else? What am I missing? Oh, something on the hand. Old bruises. In mourning. She's not a sick lady, she's got way too many bruises. She is a victim of beatings. Her brother probably beat her.
I am Officer Holmes. I take it you are Magda von Staub, the sister of the deceased?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I am.
My deepest condolences, Miss von Staub. Your brother's body will be returned to you shortly, as I believe the case will soon be closed. Nevertheless, there remain some formalities requiring attention. May I ask you a few questions?
Oh, if you must. But I'm unsure if I will be of much help.
How'd you get these bruises?
Forgive my intrusion, but I must inquire about your bruises. Did you take a tumble?
Oh, I have a weak disposition. It is not so bad, but my skin marks more easily than a peach. It is the least of my sorrows.
But, Miss von Staub, I can tell you suffered new bruises even before the old ones had healed.
I have nothing more to add, Officer Holmes. It is what it is.
Do you know if Mr. von Staub had any enemies? Someone that may have sought to do him harm?
Enemies? I don't know. He and I did not discuss such matters, and he was rarely called upon by visitors. My brother's only guests were his friendly contests, but I was not allowed to participate. I merely heard it all from my room.
Contests?
Eric would practice shooting on the patio, and occasionally friends would join him, but I couldn't tell you if they ever argued.
Where were you when your brother died, Miss von Staub?
I was here painting Eric's portrait. My God, you could have asked the servants.
Alas, I needed to hear it from your lips. May I take a look at Mr. von Staub's room? His personal effects may prove invaluable in our understanding of the case.
Please do. Here's the key. Oh, please, let me mourn my brother.
Whatever, lady. I think he was beating you and you tit him up. A picture.
It appears the parents are dearly missed. Our beloved parents, 1875, Baden-Baden. Rest in peace.
Dead parents. Sheet music.
Only German composers feature here.
What are you doing?
Look at those vases, Sherry. Bet they cost a fortune. It would be a shame if someone broke them. Pew, 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 pew.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Oh, I love it when you're reckless. Were those Limoges porcelain?
You have a keen eye.
Well, I suppose it's yours. Next time, shoot with a blindfold. Pew, 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 pew.
What's this? Never met. Yes, I just did that. Nobody questioned the gunshots either.
May I ask you something?
Officer, you should ask someone else. I've no idea, honestly.
I don't know whose room is what.
An ointment by a Dr. Herbert with a lavender and pine scent.
Alright, let's check this next.
Excellent score.
Okay.
She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman. She covered the locked windows with paintings, but the atmosphere remains oppressive. Sad home for a young woman. The end and the beginning.
Oh, this is the guy who died, her brother.
A handsome portrait of Eric. Miss von Staub does have talent.
Alright, what has he got on? Anything else? We're missing two more things. I got his face. Something there. I've already got that. What is this thing? It's not showing it. What am I missing? Something on the... Maybe? Oh wait, it's not just a painting we're looking at. You can look at this as well.
The black paint looks thick. It's been mixed with something.
Wait, what?
The rounds have been emptied.
Oh. So brother was... no, this is her room. This is his room. The box is missing, the one that he found at the case scene. But it was also the one used to murder him.
This whip is well loved and well used.
Probably on the sister. Prussian Army Guide to Punishment from books 1 to 5. Got a bunch of guns. Right, the desk. Scrunched up piece of paper. Thank you for your recent statement of debt. Right, so somebody owed him money.
A wealthy
Who's
man
this?
in his 60s.
Probably the dad.
Sir Barnaby Boddington, 1879.
Alright, we've got another letter here. Mr. Boddington, thank you so promptly responding to my request and sending us your portrait. Da da da. Well, he makes his sister paint people, and he's gonna sell her off. I think the sister might have done it. Here's his
A
dueling
typical
club.
crest for a league or a guild. Club headquarters, 190th anniversary celebration.
What else? There's a letter here. Dear Mr. Von Staub, we have received your application and we will study your... Huh. We need to find out what that letter said. Where is it? Chemical analysis. Oops. 1 second. Alright, now to get -4, -6. We can do this. We can boost it by 1, making it a 4, and then we can do the reverse of it, making it a -4. Right now we need a 6. You can't just boost it twice in a row, can you? Let me check that. That's not possible, is it? Five. Oh, you can. And then we'll do the reverse again. Then we'll combine them. -4, -6 to make this. Confirm. Done. I managed to restore some fragments to my... Let me profess my love. Heartstone, if not for your brother's refusal. Oh, so she was loved, but her brother refused it. Okay, okay. Things are coming together. Let's go talk to this lady and find some stuff out. Right through your heart. Bam! 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 Whatever. Ignore the gunshots, my lady.
Thank you for your time, Miss...
Wrong thing. Provide evidence.
I found burnt letters in your brother's room. I believe they were addressed to you.
To me? From whom?
They appear to be from some of your suitors. Why did you burn them?
I didn't. I didn't even know about them. Eric, he never said a word. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
It seems you and Mr. Boddington were to be engaged. Were you as thrilled at the prospect as your brother?
Mr. Boddington is not how I had imagined my husband. But it was Eric's choice. I didn't dare dispute it. I'm sorry, I don't follow.
One of the revolver cases in your brother's room is missing. Do you know where it may be?
I'm not permitted in Eric's quarters. I suppose he must have taken it with him.
There is an unfinished portrait of your brother in your room. Beautiful to be sure, but one detail drew my attention. Why did you add gunpowder to your black paint?
You entered my room? I thought you were only inspecting Eric's.
It is standard procedure, Miss von Staub. Now, tell me about the gunpowder.
Eric's art was his shooting, and this painting is my tribute to him. It felt appropriate. We're both artists in different ways. Oh, please, let me mourn my brother.
curious. Alright. I think we have to go find the blindfolded men. Let's switch back to duelist outfit. Yes, looking damn fine. Right, now we need to find this place. I don't actually know what it is. What are we looking for? Is this it? No, I do not think this is it. Why is the shed open here? Right, whatever.
That was
My
the
way. What? We're gonna have to try and listen in on that.
That was the third and
Witchcraft, hard to afford safe, burglary, police are too occupied, not safe up there. One of them is burglary.
that was the third.
Burglary, there we go. 3 houses were robbed in guns during but it shows the police are looking into it but apparently without any progress. Huh, side case. Hey, the mock. That's the same. This is the place, right? I'm sure it is.
Please come in, sir. The gentlemen are waiting for you on the training ground. Down the stairs.
Alright. Yeah, we're allowed in. I look like a cool dude. Alors, wenn Kabel das Auto
Fancy? Not every manor has a custom floor.
That is the von Kramkrest, the old Prussian noble family. They must be patrons of the club.
Götür physician bedeli. A missing gun. Found 2 different missing Lamats now, which was the murder weapon. What's this? Huh.
The floor is so smooth and slippery. I wonder if I could skate on it.
Maybe.
How often do you think they check the submission box? My application deserves prompt consideration.
Oh, is it down those stairs, is it? Not spotting anything else. Can't go through any of these. Can't even go through there. Alright, looks like we're only going one way. Do not shed blood. Alright, I think we're gonna have a little fight here. Alright. I think we better save it. So I don't fuck up and, you know, murder one of them accidentally.
It's the killer. Shake a leg. Get him. Time to knock this guy out.
Took bloody 4 bullets just to deal with you, my friend.
Too simple.
Take this!
I cannot.
Alright, take that punch.
Take a rest, my friend.
Alright, let's do a quick reload. Shotgun move. Dodge. Dodge. Dodge.
The snuff's ready.
Alright, you're knocked out.
Don't cry.
Give him the pepper
You get
snuff.
knocked out. Bloody hell, who shot me straight away?
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Knocked out you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Shit, I got him in the arm.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you.
There you go.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Does that not do anything?
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live. Take a rest, my friend.
That's gotta be it, right? Oh, there's one more guy. Haha. What's that? When I dodge, they literally don't have any effect on me. And
Don't
fall over.
bother moving.
That's gotta be
The
it, right?
snuff's ready.
Yeah. No casualties. No one
I
dead.
must say, Sherry, that was near perfect. Could
Thank
it
you,
be
John.
that you're not completely hopeless?
I am not hopeless. Right. What are we doing now? Look for clues. Is this a clue? That is a clue.
Clever system.
It's just anything through the door? No. Right, we got a book. After losing the bit.
The same ingredient was used in the dueling revolver's ammunition.
We've got a map here.
All these places are perfectly secluded, ideal for private duels.
And down there on the left is where the murder happened. Do this door? No. This door then? No. Ah, here's what I missed. We've got some tickets. Can't call my fear for my life. Alright. Got some wine.
A nice apricot aroma. Marillion schnapps, I presume. Half full.
You got some glasses.
2 glasses with dregs of alcohol. Should I pour us a drink, John?
And what else? Something. A shattered wine glass.
Glass crushed underfoot with damp traces still visible.
Now what? I think that's everything, right? Where's the door I entered through? Here's this one, right? Did I enter through this one? No. Am I missing something then? I must be missing something. What am I missing? Another club member was here. Oh, there we go. We're following the tracks now. And it leads straight to this secret lever. No wonder I couldn't get through the doors. Yes, that thing was not conspicuous at all in this room without any bookshelves whatsoever. Alright, let's run up the stairs.
Who the devil are you? I won't go down without a fight.
Sherlock Holmes. And if I wanted a fight, you would already be on the floor. Fortunately for you, I'm merely here to ask a few questions.
Is that so? Well, come on, pretty boy. How about I fix that nose of yours? Give it a bit more character.
Enough. Your compatriots attacked me and I responded. They still have their lives, unlike Mr. von Staub.
True. At least you are not a murderer. Fine, you may speak.
Let's observe him. Observe him. He's got a wonky eye. He's on cocaine. He's on ketamine. He's got a badge there. Stolen valor. What else? His hands. He's got a dirty knee. From the old ruins. He was there. Von Kram crest. Else dirt on his shoes, perhaps. He's got a camel toe. What else? Oh, bloodstain right there. Valuable witness or possible suspect. I don't think he'd kill one of his own guys, so valuable witness.
So you are Mr. von Kram, one of the club's best shots, the referee of the deadly duel, and witness to Mr. von Staub's murder.
Incorrect. I am the best shot at the club. Heinrich Vögen von Kram. But how did you know I was there?
Your clothes, Mr. von Kram. The dirt on your trousers confirms your presence in the old ruins. And your jacket features a bloodstain from your attempts to save Mr. von Staub.
That is impressive.
It is merely inferential. Now, a few questions, if I may.
Be my guest. I have nothing to hide.
I'd like to speak with the other competitor.
He left the island. Mr. Dorfman was sure that the killer was after him. He is innocent, I assure you.
Indeed, from his position it would be impossible to fire the bullet at such a downward trajectory, but he was a witness. Shame. So, what transpired in the old ruins?
Everything began as normal. The signatures, choice of weapons. I checked it all, and then blindfolded the duelists. Erich stood to my left, and his opponent, Mr. Dorfman, to my right. Before they could begin, the killer fired. And I'm sure it was not Dorfman.
Why are you so sure?
The sound was different. Not a Webley revolver. And further away. The killer must be an excellent shot to hit the heart.
What transpired after the shooting?
I heard Erich cry out and fall. Mr. Dorfman turned and fired at the killer, but I shouted at him to stop and help. I tried to save Erich, but it was too late. He was gone. I can't help you with this. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before.
You have a nice collection of pistols, Mr. von Kram.
Ah, a fellow connoisseur of firearms. Did something catch your eye?
What caught my eye is a missing Lamette. Where is it?
Ah, that one. I lost it in a bet. A rare failure of mine.
A bet with whom?
That's private, Mr. Holmes, and unrelated to your investigation. I've never seen this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. I can't help you with this.
It seems you owed Mr. von Staub a small fortune.
A fortune to you, perhaps, but a trifle to me. Our debts ebbed and flowed. In our next contest, there was every chance I would win it back. Erich was too concerned about all that. Frankly, he often lacked the demeanor of a nobleman. His progressive tendencies could be grating. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't help you with this. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Last year, there was a similar incident in which a duelist died. What can you tell me?
A tragedy. I shot too well, and my opponent stumbled from the impact. He slipped and fell down the cliff. I regret it all. I have not participated in a duel since. Instead, I only take the role of a referee and supervise the proceedings for safety. I swore that no other club member would die in a duel. Alas, someone else intervened. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
As it happens, a Lamette .42 caliber revolver was discovered at the crime scene. You said you were missing a Lamette, yes?
I did, but my Lamette was a .36 caliber.
And you can prove that?
My word is proof enough. If I said it, it is true.
Okay. What are you up to, John?
Look, Sherry, I'm head of the club.
Cool, John, cool. There's a letter here.
Addressed to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand. Addressed to Heinrich von Kram and written with a nervous hand.
What am I looking for here? There's only one dot that's showing. Oh, I just had to click it. Okay.
How to sharpen one's senses. Doesn't appear to be the happiest childhood. Cecilia von Kram with Heinrich, Cologne, 1864. Mein Wunder.
Wunderkind.
Recordings labelled in Braille.
Your ability to perceive the world can be developed with work and concentration.
There must be more you can recall from the day of the duel.
Don't know why we'd accuse him.
I wish. My eyes make me a poor witness, I'm afraid.
Yes, your blindness. An affliction since childhood, one presumes. No scars on your face, and you carry yourself with confidence.
I'm starting to see your worth, Mr. Holmes.
But this limitation developed your other senses and made you an excellent marksman. So, tell me, did you notice anything else?
I do recall a floral smell. Something artificial. It was sweet and fresh and came from the direction of the killer.
You and Eric were competing for the position of honorary consul, yes? Quite the title.
We were, but he stood no chance. Only a true nobleman could take such a role.
Difficult for him to contest it now. Do you recognize this scent?
Yes. This is it. The smell I noticed at the ruins. Where did you get it? Do you know who killed Eric? Tell me his name.
I need to be elsewhere.
Wherever left's me, we've got to go and talk to Magda, who is definitely the murderer. Ooh, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. What are we doing? Going back to check on Lady Magda or whatever. You can talk to him and accuse him. That's just a picture. Anyway, we're going back to the von Staub house to accuse the lady. Because 'twas... oh yeah, I need to change my... change my clothes back into the policeman. In we go.
Good day, officer. Miss von Staub awaits you in her boudoir.
I bet she does. Let's drop a quick save.
Going on a trip, miss?
No, I'm leaving permanently. This place brought me nothing but sorrow. I am sorry. What do you want?
I think the time has come to be honest with each other, Miss von Staub. I'll start with my confession. I misled you in our previous meeting. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I do not work for the police.
What? I don't understand.
In actuality, I was independently investigating your brother's death and came to an unexpected conclusion.
How? Why?
It was not a tragic accident, miss. It was cold-blooded murder. And I know the culprit.
No. Who is he?
Nice try, but as you well know, I'm talking to the culprit right now.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Certainly not. Allow me to explain how you killed your brother. The missing box in your brother's room contained a Lamat, the same weapon used for the murder. You stole it to kill your brother.
What? No. Eric was obsessed with guns. I bet he simply left that revolver somewhere else.
Yes, it was left somewhere else. The crime scene. Abandoned in panic, a typical feminine response.
No, I've never been to that cursed place.
You hid behind the wall in the ruins. None of the others present could have killed Eric from that position. Both the duelists were blindfolded and Mr. von Cram is ill-sighted.
So nobody saw anything? Your imagination has run wild.
Ah, but you forget one thing. A blind man's other senses grow stronger. Mr. von Cram detected a lavender and pine scent. That of your ointment.
You're taking the word of a sightless man. This is monstrous.
It is your brother who was monstrous. He was a tyrant and you could tolerate his abuse no longer.
Living with Eric was a nightmare, yes. But he was my brother.
Now, Miss von Staub, take your time. Tell me the truth.
After our parents died, my life slowly became hell. My brother began to humiliate me. Then he became violent. Each day he'd invent a new punishment. Shut my room, burn my paintings, starve me. And without fail, I would be beaten. All visits were forbidden, all contact verboten. I was his caged bird, his pet. When we did go out, he used me to bait influential people. He sold me to Mr. Boddington simply to earn a place amongst this island's elite.
Was that not freedom from your brother?
He sold me as a thing, sir. Who do you think this gentleman was? I could not endure more cruelty. Mr. Holmes, I'm begging you. Please don't do this to me. Don't throw me from one cage to another.
Abused woman. This is the only way she could be free. He was a tyrant. I think it's quite clear.
You have suffered enough, Miss von Staub, but now it is over. I will not turn you in to the police.
I don't know what to say. What will happen with the case?
The usual. With their typical stupidity, the inspectors will confidently declare the case a tragic accident, and that will be that.
I didn't expect such kindness.
Kindness? No, where the truth reveals injustice, I expect accountability, but in this matter, Miss von Staub, I see no injustice at all.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll never forget what you're doing.
I am behind you 100%. I'm sure Miss von Staub wouldn't waste the chance for a better life.